Welcome back to Hue Loving Life. I'm Michelle, and today I'm going to talk about the golden tongued wisdom as well as waking dreams. What in the world is she talking about today? So let's start with the golden tongued wisdom. I just made a little reference to it in my short video that I made today, and you can find that under shorts and under the daily quotes or quote of the day, spiritual quotes of the day. So a golden tongued wisdom instance is when you are asking divine, God, love, source, all that is, basically love, for insight into a situation you're dealing with. So you might say, I really don't know what to do. Should I stay or should I go? Okay. Or whatever your question is. And you're like, please give me a sign. How many of us have done that in life, right? And then you're driving down the freeway, and clear as day, there's a sign on the side of the road that says, stay. Okay. Stay here now, exit whatever. Okay. And you're like, oh, could that be it? And then you turn on the radio because you're like, not sure, and you need a confirmation. So then I need you to stay comes on, and you're like, oh my gosh. And then you realize that that resonates as accurate. So that is considered golden tongued wisdom. And that can happen also when you're just walking by people. Let's say you're in the streets of New York somewhere, or Paris, or London, or all these fabulous places, right? And even cute little quaint towns. And you hear someone and they say something, and you're like, oh my gosh, that was meant for me. Like that message was my message. That's golden tongued wisdom. And that is from love, God, all that is. It's a message. Okay. It's a message for you to heed, usually. Right. So now let's talk about for a second waking dreams. That's a bit different. So, a waking dream is not so much in vibrational sound or light, meaning it's not so much in seeing something or hearing someone say something or music. A waking dream is when you have distinct things happen. So, let's say, and I made reference to this too the other day, that I woke up late to go to my Zumba class. And I was like, oh, I really, I go every time on that day, and I don't want to miss it because I love dancing. But I woke up like 3 hours later. Okay. I could have still made it, but that means I would have missed doing my spiritual exercises and chanting the word Hue, which is the highest vibrational word on the planet for love, all that is. And these things really set my day beautifully, right? So I missed it. That's not like me to wake up 3 hours later. So I decided, because I woke up 3 hours later, that I would rush and still make it to Zumba. I wasn't really listening to the signs, the waking dream occurring. I wasn't hearing or seeing. I saw and heard, but I wasn't following the wisdom of what occurred. And there was a reason. So when I got to the class, there was someone who was standing next to me that was clearly very sick. And she didn't stay home. She decided to come anyway. And so I left because she was so sick and coughing that it was really like, I'm not staying here for this. So it was kind of like, I believe that the waking dream occurred that was trying to warn me, like, don't go to Zumba today. Stay home. Take your time. You're not going to stay there anyway if you go. So what kind of waking dreams are you guys having? Right? Is there something that happens that makes you pause? There's another example of a waking dream where a man was going to invest in some, I don't know, I'm just paraphrasing, but let's say it was some investment that he was going to make. And he was supposed to fax someone some paperwork, and his fax machine wouldn't work. Okay. Then he said, I'll go drive it. And all of a sudden he gets in his car, and his car is having trouble starting, but then it starts. These are signs. Maybe that investment is a bad idea. So, what are you getting from the golden tongued wisdom? Are you aware enough when you walk down the street, or are you asking questions inside? Because if you don't ask, spirit cannot help. It is not going to impose its will upon you, though it has the bird's eye eagle view of all the timelines that you could take, but it won't impose itself on you. So you have to actually ask, and you have to be open to hearing, seeing, knowing what the answer is. So many of us are like, well, I want that path. So I whatever. Okay, you can do that path, but Spirit's view is going to know that maybe there's an easier path for you that won't cause so much suffering. Let's say you start to date someone and you have all these red flags and you're like, oh, but, yeah, no, run the other way. Do not pass go. Do not click 200. Stop and say, red flag, red flag. Okay. And then see if you get another red flag or warning and heed it. What does the red flag mean? It doesn't mean, oh, I noticed a red flag. It means stop. Red light, stop. Okay. So, you guys, we have all the messages right there for us, every single one. But what are we doing with them? Are we ignoring them because we think we know better, or we really want that new, shiny, whatever person, toy, what have you? Okay. And then, as far as the waking dreams, that's a little more complicated to see, but I started to notice them in a way. Now, I understand that we have the ability to have self-fulfilling prophecies where we think the day started bad, so it's going to be a bad day. So I'm not talking about that. But if you're going to, you know, like that guy, sign up for an investment deal and his fax machine doesn't work, then his car doesn't work. Like, hello, that's a waking dream saying, uh-uh, don't do it. It's going to lose you a lot of money. So, what are the waking dreams in your life? And please put them below and like and subscribe, because I would love to have you join this incredible family of spiritual seekers. This community is amazing. I love when you guys leave comments. I've turned the comments back on. So please tell me your experiences with waking dreams and golden tongued wisdom. Then we can all learn from each other and grow. And I wish you all a most beautiful day. Thank you for being here. Lots of love.